I am Sonia Namadiko. I am joined by Zackary Itodo, who is the initiator of the No to Gender-Based Death and Violence initiative, in which they go to the location to educate the mindset of members of the public against violence, child abuse, and death. Zackary, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me on the program.
What exactly does the initiative do?
What we do is go into the locations to educate the mindset of members of the public against violence, against child abuse and neglect, trying to make a change in the system.
What are some of the physical tactics that you exercise on the ground?
One, we go, once we go into the locations, we call them out and we first talk to them, tell them why we're there, address the issues on gender within the communities, then give them the assurance of hope, making them understand that there are people out there to assist them, to give them a listening ear and to help out. Making them understand that gone are the days where they feel they don't get help when they report. We also encourage, especially ladies, to report once they find out a sign of violence or abuse of any form in a relationship. And we also encourage members of the public to report cases when they come across such. Because in the past we found out that neighbors never want to report. They say it's not their business. But we make them understand that it's their business to report these cases. And we give them numbers to call, which has been a very good tactic to us, and it has really helped. Because now people are finding it very convenient, people are having hope, and people are calling. These days, before a violence gets serious, people are already calling to give us information. People are now reporting cases of child abuse within the neighborhood, within the community. They give us information and we go to the rescue. We make them understand that those days of fear, or when you report, then your identity is revealed. These days it's not so. So we give them that confidence to report, and their identities are kept secret.
All right, so you highlighted that women and children are one of the most vulnerable group. How does violence, specifically within those contexts, present itself?
Well, in children being abused and neglected, it's mostly by guardians. 1, 2, by parents and guardians who are into alcohol. Because you find out that they spend more time in the shebeen than at home taking care of their children or the children they're supposed to be taking care of. You find out that at times some of these relatives or guardians, maybe a child's parents die, they take over the child and neglect that child. And you see, for minute reasons, a child is being abused. Like the case of the child that was burnt, simply because the child is always going out to play, the mother decided to pour hot water on the child.
So how do you feel members of the public and various stakeholders can help towards this cause?
What people need to do is speak out. 1, people should come together as a team to fight this scourge. People should come out and reach the mindsets, to educate the mindset of members of the public. It's not one person's fight. There's so many stakeholders. What is needed now is more of action and less talk. Because talking does not help, and it has not helped. But with action, being on the ground, talking and speaking to the mindset one-on-one, people will have the confidence. First, you have to do confidence building. So that people will have the confidence. People will know that, yes, they have people listening to them. People will have confidence that, yes, reporting will not be a waste. We'll come to understand that people have given hope that they will not get help. That's why they end up in committing suicide. But once people find out that, no, they can get help and they will be helped once they speak out, people have numbers to call. They would certainly call and knowing that they will get help, and surely they will get help. One thing I want to tell members of the public is this. We, even the law enforcement agents, The Minister of Gender, the Ministry of Health members, the social workers will never know what is going on within your domain if you do not report. If members of the society do not report these cases, we will not know. But when you report, confidentiality is very, very important, and it's guaranteed. We don't reveal identities of people who give information. We don't joke or waste time in responding. Like I said, we are first responders in times of crisis. We only assist those in charge and hand over. First thing is to save that life, then other things follow. We are not into who is in charge of a case or who is supposed to handle. No, we first get there to rescue and then hand it over. So people should learn to speak up. People should report cases. Girlfriends, husbands, wives, boyfriends, even children should be able to feel free to speak out, to call for help. Like members of the Okahanja Park, I can tell you that their leaders are really helping out because they are there monitoring and they're calling for assistance. Once they come across a case, they call for help and we go there to help and call those in charge. They come in and take over from us. And that's basically what we do.